And we even have better news because formerly we used to train just, we just select some schools in Lagos State, bring them to a venue and train them. But this year, we're taking it round the whole 36 states in the country. And we're very excited about that for that progress. So Safer Internet Day was born in Europe and it has spread to over 110 countries worldwide, Nigeria inclusive. And this year, like you said, the theme for this year is create, connect and share respect. A better internet starts with you. So basically what we want is not just young people, everybody to be able to use the internet responsibly, share respect, and do what is right basically. The same things you do offline is the same things you're expected to do online. There's no difference. So that's basically what it is.
So you're saying before we talk about the government and everything, I should do something about it.
Yes.
So what do you want people to do? How is that personal responsibility supposed to come to the fore on the internet?
Okay, so whenever you're using the internet, we just talked about hate speech. Know that is not allowed. The same way you cannot talk to somebody and insult the person face to face because you don't know how the person can react. Just because the person is not seeing you doesn't mean you can say anything you want to say. It is wrong. Cyberbullying has, like when we go to schools to train, we have a lot of testimonies from these young people about.
Yes. I have too.
So that's what we're trying to fight against.
It made me feel terrible, and it was very bad because I had little knowledge about internet safety. So I didn't know how to deal with the whole issue, but I just knew I just needed to block this person, just block this person off my Facebook. And it was really, really bad. The psychology behind it was really bad.
I think this is one thing that we feel is it's not really a big issue, but when you talk about cyberbullying and the like, but I think you mentioned also something about the fact that we also have online transactions. The other day I was at a seminar, and this lady brought out her laptop and apparently wanted to transfer some money, and I literally could see everything she was doing. I mean, I was looking at her, she put in her ID, typing her password really slowly, just. I'm like, lady, you might want to reassess what you're doing here with your money. And I think it's too many times we have people, you go into a cyber cafe, you don't log out. I remember once again at the cyber cafe, this was several years ago, the guy's time had elapsed and he hadn't signed that. So okay, he didn't want to pay for an extra minute or so to log out. He says, okay, you guys log out for me. I'm like, how do you do that?
So this is the thing, that's the problem. The thing is that the internet is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. So what we have to do is try to get the information across about being safe when you're using the internet, being respectful, being responsible while online.
So and our focus is young internet users, because most of the old people, they were born before the internet. And these young internet users, they are born after the internet, so they were born and the internet was
Once
here.
I get home, my 2-year-old just grabs my phone and then he's like, he's two, and he's like, he almost knows everything.
They know more than their parents. So we want to catch them young. We want to educate. We are educating them on how to use the internet in a way that you respect other people and also stay safe. Safety is the most important key to us. Safety is the most important part of our training. They have to enjoy the internet. There are a lot of opportunities, a lot of benefits that internet offers, but also there are so many dangers. Internet is a good thing, but people who don't like good things, they use the good thing that the internet is offering to also unleash their bad arts. So we educate them, and during our trainings we educate these kids, and we empower them to become web rangers. So web rangers are online superheroes. So there's no way we can reach all the kids across the country. So we educate them so that by the time they go back to their neighborhoods, their local communities, they will be able to impact that training among their peers. So we empower them. They have to come up with ideas, creative ideas on how they can carry out this campaign. in spreading the messages.
I think it's a valid point you make about for lots of younger people. I mean, this is their normal. They were born and just experienced it. So it's kind of like it's more ubiquitous for them. Every single thing, like you talked about, a 2-year-old already knows what to do. I
also had like a few trainings for parents as well, because it's important that they know that they need to pay attention to what their kids do online. Like, don't just, and you need to know too, because some people, they hardly know about, they are just like whatever, just do. But you need to know, so you're able to protect your child from being a victim to cyberbullying or any other thing.
Especially this online gaming. The truth about online gaming is that it creates a room where you can actually chat with your opponent. So you don't know who the person and your kid is communicating with. So you really, as parents, you really have to pay attention to whatever it is your kid is doing.
It's not just the next door neighbor, it's somebody halfway
across the world. And takes over your child. It completely takes over your child, and you see your child is misbehaving or withdrawing, and you be like, oh, what's happening? But you didn't do the investigation to really find out what's up.
Wow. So, parenting now is doing cyber. But how about the government? How does the government come into all this? It's good the citizens have a point, but there's also an issue about legislation also with cyberspace.
So I know about the Digital Rights and Freedom Bill that has just been passed by the House of Representatives, and it's a bill that actually protects, it protects the user. It has been passed by the House. It protects the freedom of expression, assembly, and association of online users, basically. So it's a good bill, and then we're actually looking forward to it being passed by the Senate and the President.
I think it's important that, you said something a little earlier that we will comport themselves offline in the real world, real time. It's the same thing that's supposed to be done online. And what we do offline is the government has to set policy, have a codified set of rules that determine reward and sanction. And right now, lots of people, when you talk about hate speech and libel and all that, people think the government is just trying to gag people. But you talked about your experience. I've been heckled. I've had to block 1 or 2 people myself, particularly on Twitter and Facebook too. Say, okay, well, this is lots of abuse. Sometimes you have people just coming out with salacious lies and saying this person is this, and I saw him here, and this person did that. And if you did that, say on radio, or if you did that in a public gathering, or you did that face to face, I could take you to court. I could press charges and get redress. But right now, it looks like a lot of that just doesn't happen online. And so the government has to have that policy, those codified rules, to make sure that doesn't happen online too.
So about hate speech, I think where the government is coming from, I don't really understand, because I don't know that I think we need to define what hate speech is, because all the things I've seen circulating around mostly has to do with, talking bad about the government and stuff like that. I don't think that is hate speech. So I think when they're coming up with all this stuff, they need to, define what hate speech is, so that we'll know if somebody is faulting or not. That's what I think about that.
And I also saw that different countries, they have their own definition to suit their own
culture.
Exactly. So as Nigerians, we really have to define ours to the way we Nigerians, and it's really very important.
Well, you can follow the Budeshi team on Twitter. It's PP Monitor NG. That's PP Monitor NG. Budeshi is brought to you every Friday from 8:05 as we look at various issues. We open up the discussions so that we can actually fix them. Do you have a question or a comment as we talk about creating, connecting, and sharing respect? A better internet starts with you. In our discussion, have you identified something that you've been doing that's exposing you on the internet? Do you share your financial issue, your financial details with other people? Have you at any time heckled a person or been bullied yourself? A better internet starts with you. We'd love to get your questions, your thoughts, your comments You can join us 094600-951. Also 0809-597-4869. Or tweet at ppmonitorng or at Nigeria Info ABJ. You can also join us via WhatsApp. It's 0809993037. It's important that we actually do educate ourselves about the internet. One thing that strikes me is that there's a whole lot more that we can benefit. Business-wise, you can make money. You can pass across messages.
You can study a degree.
Exactly. The other day I did some PR certificate course, and it was amazing how much I didn't know and how cheap it was for me to get that information. But if we don't understand the power and the potential and the profit of the internet, very likely we will eventually abuse it. And then that's where I think we get into too much trouble, because hey, it's there waiting for you. But no. Zuriel is listening, tweeted at us, says the discussion is useful. The useful tips on how to ensure your child is safe online. Have hashtag safer internet NG. All right, comments, questions 094600-951, 0809-597-4869. Any other thoughts as we begin to wind up?
So apart from the trainings, we were focused on Lagos State. But now, like I said, we brought it back to Abuja. And yeah, so last year we trained a few schools. Ladela School was one of them. So we just want to, say this out there, that if you're a school head and you need us to come train your students on being safe on the internet, it's completely free. Just reach us
at
via our email, saferinternetnigeria@gmail.com, and our social media handles are at saferinternetng for Twitter and Instagram, and Safer Internet Nigeria for Facebook, and we'll be glad to help you out.
All right, so Safer Internet NG on Twitter, Safer Internet Nigeria on Facebook, and email is what again?
saferinternetng@gmail.
saferinternetng@gmail. They come train you and your students absolutely free. Can they even through the PTA?
Yes.
Parent Teachers Association.
Yes.
So the parents.
We're even thinking of going through using that medium to get through to the parents
So
this
that's
year.
Completely free.
Some of these parents don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Hello, Jack. But I think it's really important that we get everybody on board. I think also, are you also interested in like teaching people the potential that they could also get?
Yeah. So we do trainings on digital literacy, digital skills as well. So it's a whole package.
All right, I'm here with Mbana Mku and Chidima Ude, communications officers at the PPDC. Any final thoughts? And you're also doing this with the Nigeria Film and Video Censors Board?
Yes, NFVC, the Nigeria Film and Video Censors, in partnership with Nigerian Film and Video Censors Board.
Okay. Any final thoughts?
So for me, SEED is a call to action for everyone to play their part in creating a better internet for all. And always remember that a better internet starts with you. Thank you.
Chidima?
For me, is we are eager and ready to train as many students. So call us, email us, send us emails and all that, and we will respond immediately.
All right. Well, thank you very much, ladies, and regards to the rest of the house.